We are live. Are we live? Come on, let's go. We're live finally, and we are live. What's going on? Welcome to another episode of G-Boot 2786. I'm Gavin Richard. Welcome to Gavin Richard Presents. Hold on, guys. I'm about to attach this link. Breaking news. As we all learned yesterday, the summary of the Mueller report stated that there was no collusion with the Trump campaign or any member of Trump's staff and Russia to influence the election. So 2 years basically trying to find something resulted in nothing and millions of dollars. And what's up, Caressa? How you doing? Resulted in millions of dollars of nothing, actually. And long story short, I didn't want to talk about it. And you've seen me, if you watch my videos, I haven't really commented too much on Trump or anything like that because I knew it was going to be a big nothing burger. Well, it was a big nothing burger. Now I see Carissa saying, "Doing good, lock his ass up." No, he's not going. We know that ain't going to happen. Trump wasn't going to get locked up. But I got breaking news today. Someone who apparently is in trouble with the law and connected to Trump is Michael Avenatti. Now, if you all don't remember or recall, Stormy Daniels, and even recently with R. Kelly, Michael Avenatti was at the center of all that because he virtually tried to go after Donald Trump. And he also has gone after R. Kelly, apparently, with all of the video access that he has to these pornos of allegedly of R. Kelly. Apparently, he's also being sued and he's also being in trouble with the law in both California and now in New York. And if you click on the article from CNBC News, this story broke earlier today. Michael Avenatti has been arrested allegedly for trying to scheme money from Nike and about $20 million to defraud the company. He's also being charged with embezzling clients' money and defrauding a bank, defrauding his client in California. And this bank that we have here, it's in the hyperlinks, but I'll just go over and read the headlines from CNBC right here very fast. Celebrity lawyer Michael Avenatti was arrested Monday on charges he attempted to extort Nike out of up to $25 million by threatening to drive the athletic apparel giant's market capitalization down by $10 billion by announcing claims of misconduct by company employees. Avenatti also is charged in a separate federal case out of Los Angeles where he is accused of embezzling a client's money in order to pay his own expenses and debts of himself, his law firm, and coffee company, and of defrauding a bank in Mississippi. Prosecutor said, "Yeah, you don't mess with Mississippi. Not Mississippi, buddy." The famously aggressive litigator had represented porn star Stormy Daniels in a lawsuit against President Donald Trump and his former lawyer Michael Cohen related to a non-disclosure agreement she signed on the eve of the 2016 presidential campaign to keep quiet about her alleged affair with Trump in exchange for a $130,000 payment. Now, I'm just skipping through, but I want to read this further. Daniels, in a statement released by her new lawyer, Clark Brewster, told CNBC, "Knowing what I now know about Michael, I'm saddened but not shocked regarding his arrest. I made the decision weeks ago to terminate Michael's services after discovering that he had dealt with me extremely dishonestly, and will have my own announcement coming soon," Daniels said. Stormy Daniels is from Louisiana, by the way, Baton Rouge. The California resident, Avenatti, 48, was busted in Midtown Manhattan at the law offices of Boyd Schiller Flexner at 12:30 p.m. by FBI agents about 15 minutes after he tweeted that he would be disclosing a big high school and college basketball scandal perpetrated by Nike that he supposedly had uncovered. So 15 minutes after he tweeted that he was going to expose Nike, he gets arrested. I don't know where he went to law school at. said this. From Superboy, shout out to him from Your World, has said this. Avenatti basically is the male version of Gloria Allred. You know, they throw out names, they get attached to these big cases, like much like Gloria Allred is doing now. She's even attached to R. Kelly, even though uh, R. Kelly's thing was in Illinois. She's been attached to Bill Cosby. She's been attached to Michael Jackson, O.J. Simpson, Tiger Woods, even though Tiger Woods was never indicted criminally for any crime she could be charged with. But the only thing he did was commit adultery. She got tied to that, trying to extort money out of him. And you notice he's in trouble, Michael Avenatti, but not Gloria Allred or Lisa Bloom, her daughter, who gets on the TV every day and goes after African American men, in particular, celebrity black men that they. No one needs to question, like, why do you just target these men? Why is it specifically African Americans that you have an issue with? Okay, I see you, Caressa. No, I don't think that she's going to talk on this. I think she's going to be silent. I think she's going to be silent on it. You notice that whenever, and notice in the headline, if you look at the CNBC headline, I've posted it in the chat box, guys, the CNBC article. I've also posted the complaint, the criminal complaint in California against Michael Avenatti. Now, what I was going to say is, if you notice in the headlines, they say alleged $20 million extortion scheme. When Michael Jackson gets accused of child molestation by two known liars, two men who have been caught in lies, they are treated as victims. Barbara Streisand spoke yesterday how she said these kids were thrilled, and yet she said she sympathizes with all these victims. You know, all of these people who were around Michael, knew Michael, and they're still throwing this man under the bus 10 years after he died. It's not unbelievable. This is America. This is the country we live in, but we live in a very racist country. And uh, Avenatti, obviously, I don't think it's a coincidence. Getting back on subject, do I think it's a coincidence that after the Mueller report is released, where they find no collusion, that Avenatti finally gets arrested in on federal charges? No, I don't think it was a coincidence that happened. But I've always suspected stuff about Avenatti because he comes off like he is a ambulance chaser. Same thing with Gloria Allred, Lisa Bloom. But because we live in a society now where uh, females rule everything. You look at the movie. I got to talk about the movie Us on another date, but uh, the environment that we're in now, when you look at the commercials like the Gillette commercial, when you look at the some of these other commercials and the jobs now that are going to white females, it's basically dominated and pushed anti there's an anti-male narrative that's being pushed throughout the media. And in particular, it affects African American men more than anything. Yeah, Michael Jackson bent over backwards. He bent over backwards for a lot of people. When you say he bent over backwards for whites, he was hanging around those guys, mostly white crowds. But remember, Michael Jackson discreetly though, he was giving monies to black artists that got ripped off, like Little Richard. He gave him back his music publishing rights. He gave Sly Stone $1 million for back royalties that Sly got ripped off. Many people don't know that Sly Stone has been homeless for several years. And I don't think any of the rappers that sampled his music given him money? Fuck no. But Michael was doing it. So I respect Michael Jackson's business acumen. He was also trying to buy Marvel Comics as well as buying the rights to Universal Studios. This is documented, and that's really when these accusations started. And honestly, I think a lot of that is tied to it. They do not like, yeah, that's true. They do not like the fact when you're a businessman like that, you own white music, and then you try to buy, Marvel Comics. Just think of this now. If you have the Beatles catalog, you have Neverland, you own half of Sony's music publishing, you own Universal Studios, the whole catalog to E.T. and Jaws and Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Jurassic Park. Just think of all of that. He would have owned all of that shit had it not been for those allegations. Now, I don't know if the deals would have gone through per se. No one wants to say that, but with the money he had from the catalog, I'm sure he could have accessed and gotten ownership of that stuff, just like Bill Cosby tried to buy NBC in the 90s. And that is documented, unlike what some people think that didn't happen, like Charlemagne and the rest of those cats over at the Breakfast Club saying Beyonce took the crown. Beyonce ain't even is still bowing at the throne of Michael Jackson. But anyway, I'm getting off subject. I want to stick to this Avenatti thing. So I just was going off. So excuse me, guys. Hold on a second. So I'm trying to look at what Avenatti is facing. Keep in mind something. It's not just the fact that he's facing being arrested. He can also lose his license to practice law if he extorted money if he embezzled money from a client. Excuse me, not extorted. From a client that he used to pay for his own personal fund. It is a crime. Normally, what they do when they find evidence of that with attorneys, they will disbar them because those are actually the most severe offenses when you embezzle clients' monies and commingles. They frown upon that. I know here in Louisiana, it's strictly frowned upon in particular, but most definitely he can be disbarred permanently. And this is a guy too we've seen in recent months. He's gone after R. Kelly. Let's not forget, he's got those videos that he keeps getting of R. Kelly. He stated that he offered his services to all of these black women pro bono, which I call bullshit on. You also have, Stormy Daniels apparently said she wants nothing to do with him. So this is definitely been a few interesting 72 hours from the Mueller report to finding no collusion and now to this. So I'm just watching and waiting. That's why I wasn't into, them talking about removing Trump because, if I felt that if they had removed Donald Trump, and again, it's not defending his politics or him as an individual, I knew Mike Pence was going to come in there, and I don't think anybody wanted Mike Pence come in. Sure as hell, we didn't want. I know Paul Ryan is not Speaker of the House anymore. Nancy Pelosi has gotten that. Honestly, I wouldn't want Nancy Pelosi as president if Pence got impeached because I think she pushes too much of a far left agenda. We don't have anything balanced, and certainly these people in the Democratic Party, they will not address black issues, which is what we need, and we need them to address it and hit the nail on the head with all of the things that we're discussing. It doesn't matter if they march with Martin Luther King, doesn't matter if they have a black husband or a black wife. I don't care about all of that stuff. I don't care that they can hang out at cookouts. If there is no black agenda, if they're not going to talk about and address the need for reparations, for economic development in black communities, for protection of African American voters, as well as protection from blacks from whites who call 911. That's part of the Afro-American agenda. Brother T. West from Afro Synergy News, he actually had and showed and emailed me the 25, I think it was about 25 points for the African American agenda, the protection of our veterans in particular as well. We think that, veterans should be, treated with dignity and respect, that they should get access to, quality health care, to financing and so forth. There's no reason why they should be living on the streets. Those are things that need to be addressed this year. And if they're not going to do that, if they do not have a plan in action to do any of that, then we're not going to be supporting them. Period. Richie Rock says, "Damn shit getting real." It is. Yeah, I am not. I thought something would be on Avenatti. I read he actually had a domestic violence complaint against him, some type of issues. I'm sorry, not domestic violence. I think it may have been child support as well. Uh, I'm aware of that, but apparently this is even more serious because now you're extorting $1 billion company, $1 billion company. And what's so strange about it, what's so interesting is that you fucking tweeted something along the lines about it before you got arrested 15 minutes earlier. I'm looking at his Wikipedia page. They're talking about there was an interest with him running for president. You know, in 2018, he announced he wouldn't be running for president. Well, more than likely, hey, that's over with now. Yeah, there were allegations. I'm looking here. There was allegations of domestic violence. This was back in Los Angeles because that's where he's from. Felony domestic violence. Of course, he was not charged with anything, but now federal prosecutors in Southern District of New York charged him with extortion. That is a heavy, and I know that's a lot of money. $20 million. No, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just looking. I see Richie Rock is in the chat room. I see Caressa is here, and it's only showing one person viewing. And obviously, we got more people viewing this. Yeah, I definitely think. I don't believe when he stated. Remember, go back when they stated that he offered pro bono services for everyone that was affected by R. Kelly. When these women came to him, he offered pro bono services. He released a letter stating that he was contacted by his office, and he's been helping several women ever since. I don't believe he's doing that for. As an attorney, guys, it costs to go to court every day. It costs to travel. It costs to uh, write and print letters. That costs money, and people charge you for that. Attorneys will charge you. If I have to travel, I have to charge someone. I'm sorry, but that's business. That's business. Don't take it personal. That's just the way it is. You don't. Your advice when you come sit down for a consultation, attorneys charge for that. Now, yeah, there are some who do pro bono work, and you know what? It might be the thing he probably thought of. This could be something where it's R. Kelly. He's a celebrity. You know, this is a way I can make money. Well, I didn't say why go pro bono. He stated he did it pro bono, meaning you did it either for free or you did it for below. You could say below the fair value mark, the fair value price of any attorney in the community. So if you have, like, for instance, I'll give you an example. If it's a child custody case, some wills, some people when they actually do a will may not be $200. A will might I could charge $300. You know, because it depends on the amount of work that you're going to be doing. Whether you got to go open, you got to file a succession if you're going to be doing that. If someone dies, not just drafting a will, maybe 200 or 300. I might discount you if I knew you, but you know. And let me be clear when I'm talking about this, and I want to say this on the record, guys. If I am giving legal advice, that is not my intention. And I do not represent any of you by me stating the stuff that I'm saying. I'm just talking and just giving, not even my expert opinion, but just my opinion about what I've been seeing. So please do not take this as legal advice in the video. But, I'm just talking to you all. Well, yeah, attorneys, it depends on who the attorney is. Yeah, $200, that sounds about right. Some may be $300, just depending on who they are. Now, my question with all of this is that the feds went after Michael Avenatti. Are the feds going to go after Gloria Allred and Lisa Bloom? Because they extort people all the time. That's right, me. Law understands law. So this shit, yeah. Richie Rock said he must be in horrible debt. Probably so. Yeah. He's, everybody's secrets are being exposed. People that live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Look at Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams spent her entire career talking about people's private life. Look what she did with Method Man when his wife was suffering from cancer. And she went out and broadcasted all in the media. Method Man was going to kill her too. I'll never forget that. He was pissed off. Oh, we got more people coming in. All right, come on in, guys. Come on in. I'm not going to be too long because I actually got to run and do some lawyer business. Got some stuff to do around the house as well. But you guys hadn't seen me in a while. I wanted to get back on, just let you know I haven't gone anywhere. I've just been busy. Yeah, all these people are getting their karma. That's true. But I got a surprise for you all that's going to be coming up in by this week. We're going to have a very special guest. I won't name who the guest is, but uh, as you all know, I uh, have been vocal about this Finding Neverland project. Oh, what's it called? Leaving Neverland, Surviving Neverland, whatever. I'm going to have a very special guest come on. I'm going to do it live, and you're going to be invited to listen in when I interview this person. So, or persons, just stay tuned. Uh, but I'm ironing out all the details, and I'm trying to do more stuff, guys. Just trying to stay busy, but I am busy. Yeah, but Michael Avenatti charged with extortion. This is huge. This is huge, guys. It's not. I Everybody now is getting in trouble for anything. Your past can come back to haunt you. Your mouth can come back to haunt you. Here's a man that's he's made his career just like Gloria Allred, going after certain celebrities, and now he's in trouble. Extorting Nike, embezzling clients' funds. You're talking about you're also talking about, uh, let's see, when he went after Donald Trump, there was nothing there. Stormy Daniels had to pay attorney's fees for it. You know, he demanded, according to the complaint, Avenatti had offered to not have that press conference only if Nike made a payment of 1.5 million dollars to a client of Avenatti's in possession of information damaging to Nike, and agreed to retain Avenatti and another person to conduct an internal investigation, an investigation that Nike did not request, for which Avenatti and the other person demanded to be paid at a minimum 15 million, between 15 and 25 million dollars. Wow. A lawyer has a basic duty not to steal from his client. Yes, right. United States Attorney for Los Angeles Nick Hanna stated. Mr. Avenatti is facing serious criminal charges alleging he misappropriated client trust funds for his personal use and he defrauded a bank by submitting phony tax records in order to obtain millions of dollars in loans. I'm sorry. But I think about that Trump's tax returns, and now we were saying he wouldn't turn those over, and it would be, and they were fraudulent, the allegations of that, and now he's being accused of the same fucking thing. He never filed. Wait, it gets better. In reality, Avenatti, according to Hannah's office, I don't know how true it is, he has never filed personal income tax returns for 2011, 2012, and 2013, and did not make any estimated tax payments in 2012 and 2013. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Can't make this stuff up. I don't know what they have. And look, he's innocent until proven guilty. I'll just say that much. But wow, he might get what Manafort got. You know, a slap on the wrist. Rich white men don't really go to jail unless they fuck over even worse rich white men at that. Just like the Enron scandal. That guy, before he got sentenced, he checked out early, if you know my meaning. Ken, who's the guy? His name is Ken. Those in the chat room, y'all know who I'm talking about. Kenneth Lee. That's it. Died in 2006. July 5th, 2006. Right before his sentencing. Let's see. To answer your question, oh, this guy is also I'm talking about Michael Avenatti. He's also a race car driver. He supposedly got his JD from George Washington University. Uh, man. Well, guys, look. Oh, who's joining in? Who's joining in? I'm about to go. True Royal Family, I see you. Shout out to you. Thank you. Uh, guys, that has been it for me right now. But yeah, man, this stuff is crazy. You can't make this stuff up. You know. Yeah, but stay tuned. Things are getting more and more interesting. All right, guys, be safe, be blessed. Peace.